Insurance. This is Tony Kaitis, Chief Motivational Officer at Insurance Nerds and PNC Client Advisor at the Jacobson Group, and I desperately need a haircut, as you can see, so my apologies. Holiday season has been really busy. I have not had a chance. Today I want to talk to you about 5 strategies to advance your career as an hourly employee. So today's video is for those of you who are still stuck in the hourly ranks, and most of our listeners are probably not in that situation. So share this with somebody who is, with any call center employees and others who are hourly within your company or your friends, because this will help them grow to the funner areas of the industry. So basically, you went to school for 5 years, got your college degree, and found yourself working an hourly job, even when a degree in hand. It happens. It sucks. Don't despair. It's happened to many of us. In fact, my first couple of insurance jobs were hourly jobs, so don't worry about it. There are certainly advantages to being an hourly employee, such as overtime and holiday pay, and the ability to truly leave work at home when you're done for the day. However, a lot of the hourly roles out there have challenges that make it hard to grow and develop professionally. And many of us started in hourly roles. You can grow from there. You just need to kind of have some ideas on how to do that. Okay. So first of all, the regulations for hourly employees exist for a good reason. They protect employees from being forced to work unpaid overtime. And however, the environment is such that today there are many employees who are held back by the rules that were originally meant to protect them. And we're not naive enough to think that the regulations will change anytime soon. So we want to give you some strategies that you can use to grow your career while you are an hourly employee. Okay. So number one thing you can do while you are an hourly employee in order to help grow your career is pursuing industry designations, especially if you are a carrier side employee. At most carriers, they will pay for your designations regardless of, I just noticed my mom's leg is in the, she's visiting right now. Okay, and now I have boxes behind me. Okay, apologize for the background. Lots of stuff going on at home. I have my family visiting, and we're about to move, so just ignore the background. Okay, it's no secret that Insurance Nerds, we are supporters and more like fanatics of industry designations, and we truly believe that especially in the carrier side, the designations are one of the fastest way to increase your knowledge about the industry and to get your resume noticed. So we've seen it time and time again, people who have used AU, AIC, especially CPCU, as the perfect way to get to better roles. So take advantage of it. If you work in a carrier, regardless of your role, chances are that they are happy to pay for your AIC, for your AINS, for your AU. You might have to find support first to do your CPCU, but any industry designations that are willing to pay for, go ahead and do them. You have nothing to lose, and they'll only help you grow your career and grow beyond the hourly roles. Number 2, tuition reimbursement programs. So getting another degree is a bit of a longer commitment than a designation, but it's also valuable. And pursuing a degree shows your commitment to developing yourself, and again, it makes your resume look much better. So if you somehow got into a career and you have not finished your bachelor's, great idea to go ahead and use the 50-50 your company probably offers in tuition reimbursement in order to finish that degree. Now, if you have your bachelor's but you're thinking of getting an MBA, that's a whole different story. We have some articles on that. Search Insurance Nerds for MBA versus CPCU for more information on that. It might make sense or it might not make sense for you. The way to stretch your tuition reimbursement to make the most out of it is, the smartest thing to do is, if you start a degree in the fall, take as many classes as you can in that first semester, then take it easy during the second year, and then finish it during the third year. That allows you to stretch into 3 years worth of 50 to 50 a year tuition reimbursement. That way you can avoid taking student loans to finish your degree. But yeah, don't leave don't leave tuition reimbursement money on the table, especially if you don't have your bachelor's degree already finished. Number 3, look for and apply for company-sponsored development programs. So at the time that both Carly and I spent at Nationwide had this program called the Emerging Leaders Program. And later on, I also went through a program called the Financial Leadership Rotation Program. Basically, your goal is to look for and find any internal development programs that you can apply for that can help make you a more attractive candidate for better roles, for roles that are no longer hourly. Number 4, networking. Networking is huge. Attend the Chamber of Commerce or a Young Professionals group meeting or internal networking. Find the local CPC society. Even if you're not a CPCU, if you can make it to local CPC society events, Young Insurance Professional events, BI events, any sort of networking events you can do outside of work that will help you meet other people within the industry. Even things like the Insurance Slack channel, any sort of networking you can do to help you grow your connections within the industry are a big positive. And number 5, and I think this one is a very, very interesting one, and it helped me a lot. Take advantage of if you have a non-traditional schedule, which is fairly common for hourly people. If you're working the 10:30 to 7 p.m. shift or something crazy like that, take advantage of that. If you're working a later shift, or if you work just a weird shift, take advantage of that in order to attend development meetings that are outside of those work hours, right? The way this worked for me, my claims role at Nationwide, I was working the 10:30 to 7 p.m. shift. So what I did is I would wake up super early and I would study all morning. The hours that I was sharpest, I would study from 6 a.m. to 10:30 and get a ton of studying in the morning. That's how I did my CPCU so quickly. So I highly recommend, if you have the chance to take advantage of your non-traditional schedule in order to study around it, or to attend networking events that would require approval to get out. If you were working the traditional schedule, if you're working the normal shift, but that you don't have to get permission to go since they fall outside of your non-traditional schedule. So basically, I just want to get your juices flowing on creative ways to advance your career as an hourly employee. Being hourly is a temporary issue, and the way you get around it basically is by learning to think like a non-hourly employee. So anyway, this might be my last video of the year. In fact, this probably is. I'm not sure if I'll get around to recording one tomorrow. So I want to wish everybody a happy new year, and hopefully in 2020 we'll have tons and tons of interesting videos for you. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to the Insurance Nerds channel, and that way you will always see our latest videos. TC out.